everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. November 19th, 2020. And we got Rachel here, my Thursday co-host. Good morning, Rachel.
Morning.
Yeah, my phone's beeping like crazy. Let's get right to it. Let's start the show here. I'm gonna read tomorrow's quote. This morning's quote. I get up every morning and it's going to be a great day. You never know when it's going to be over. So I refuse to have a bad day. That is so true. So true. I want to get back to that. But check out IOPPS.ca for your daily jobs. Also, Eston's Crazy Corn on Facebook and Instagram for your popcorn. My nephew's birthday was yesterday. He's finally a teenager, 13 years old. Also, don't forget to check out Canine Action Project on Facebook and Save the Red Dogs on Facebook, Instagram, and SaveRedDogs.com. Plus, check out our draw tonight. The cutoff was last night, so you missed it. Too bad. So, hey, you never bought a ticket this week.
I didn't know it was on.
Oh, every Thursday. It's over 20. It's over $20,000. Huge.
Well, next week.
Well, hopefully it doesn't go. Hopefully it's still there. Anyway, I want to welcome back Rach again. She is from her services here, sacredflameservices.com. You should call it like sfs.com. Shorten it.
If you want to pay for it.
It's like $9.99 probably.
It's annoying changing domain.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, hold on. Oh, there we go. Anyway, what we chatting about today, what we're focusing on today. Is that your music in the background?
Can you hear it? It's quiet.
Oh, I can hear it.
Is it too loud?
No, it's good. It's good.
It's 528 hertz.
All right. If you didn't watch our show last week, we were talking about gigahertz.
Like vibrational.
The vibration, if you wanted to chill out, if there's like a certain tone of music that, because you know a lot of people, they sit down and they listen to whatever music. Some listen to heavy rock, some listen to country, rap, R&B, opera, whatever, power music, ground dance music, whatever sets your tone. There's a certain tone that'll relax you. But apparently 421 or 431 or something gigahertz is like that tone that'll just chill you out, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah. But like flute music's really good for that. Drum music.
Yeah, native flute music actually is like when I usually get stressed, that's what I'm listening to is native flute music sometimes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
New.
Huh?
I said the ancestors knew.
Yes. So anyway, welcome. Let's get on with what you're doing today. Tell us, explain.
Well, about self-acceptance, and because everything I think is always going to come back to self. It's always that journey back to self, right? Like getting to know who you are, and on a deeper level, every experience that you have, instead of projecting outside of you, right? And making it about other people or other things or circumstances and stuff like that. So it's always about how you come back home to yourself and have that deeper connection with who you are and whatever kind of connection you have to your higher power or a higher source, whatever you call that. Some people call it the creator. Some people call it source. Some people call it God. Some call it the universe and stuff. So it just depends on what's that?
Wasagi Chuck or Wasagi Chow. Anyway.
So so basically it's just like, how are you accepting and are you able to accept your presence on earth and your existence? And so like a lot of history in, as Indigenous people, like our existence wasn't something that was accepted, right? It was something that was a, the attempt to be abolished in many ways. But there's a lot of unhealed and intergenerational trauma that comes from that. Comes loving and accepting who you are, believe that you're worthy of whatever it is for your life, the kind of relationship that you want, or just basically like that strong sense of self. So I guess I ask, this when you can kind of sit with yourself and ask, like, where are you not accepting your existence? You're not accepting who you are, or your presence on earth, because everybody is unique, right? Everybody has a purpose here that only they can do. Not anyone else can do that or has those specific gifts to share with the humanity. So where are you playing small? I'm going to ask you, your life.
Where am I?
In your life, can you think of like somewhere that you might be playing small and not really fully stepping into who you are, loving and accepting yourself? Just like, here I am, I exist, and not like an egotistical thing. That's not what I'm talking about, because there's a difference between being proud and loving and accepting yourself.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to someone who needed a shout out this morning. This person actually went through a little scenario, kind of like what we're talking about. She went through it last night. I want to give a shout out to her. Hello, hello, hello. I know she's watching right now. But you want to know what I do for self-acceptance, or what?
No, I want to know, think of where you play small, where you're maybe holding on to like an old story or something that's kind of keeping you in that space of not really fully expanding.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
No.
And you in the comments can hear that, tell me. That's that 432 frequency.
I can only hear my...
You can't hear it? Can you hear it now? Huh?
I can hear mine. Hold on. I don't even know.
It's in the people in the comments. If you're watching, can you tell me if you can hear that? It's 432 HZ Deep Healing, and I'm listening on Spotify. It's nice to listen to. It's relaxing. It really is. Sorry, I'm just jumped all over the place, but this is what we're trying. This is what Rachel's on here for. It's kind of like self-healing, to really fix your inner self and how to do it. Roland, you can't hear it, eh? Maybe I have to play it on YouTube. Anyway, I'll fix it, you guys. I'll get it. It sounds so nice right now. It really does, and that's what. Yeah, I'll get it going. Give me a sec. But okay, back to your saying for self-healing, right? Me, self-acceptance. What? I'm all over the place. See, I'm just grabbing right now.
Take a breath, man.
All right, grab my teeth.
All over.
See?
Okay.
Zen now. Zen. If you guys are watching, the four that are watching right now, please note that, and I forgot to tell you, Rach, we're switching to the evening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I figure instead of doing the morning show, because we are going to start, I'm going to do a fitness show now every morning.
Nice.
To start the day. Yeah, it's going to be just pure fitness Monday to Friday. It's going to be with Joel Peterson and I think Alethea Graz. Is that your cousin? Is that a relative of yours? Huh? What?
I said, cool. She's awesome.
Yeah, so she's going to be helping out, and then so we're going to be doing it 5 days a week live, just doing whatever, and then yeah.
Get people moving.
Get people moving, yeah. Sorry, I'm just like a weird show. Like I did a podcast last night with Tesla mosquito.
Yeah.
Treaty 6, the Treaty 6 clothing.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just all over the place right now. It's like good energy, crazy energy.
All right. Just flow with it.
Yeah, I'm full with it.
Just flow.
Okay, tell me you can hear it now. Can you hear it?
Where's my freaking mute button?
Oh my God. How loud do I gotta turn this? Huh?
No.
You can't hear it. I don't know how loud I gotta. Maybe it's.
Well, you were having mic trouble before, and you
Maybe.
had to use your camera one to hear me.
Yeah, maybe that's true. But it's also, you guys check it out, 4.3, just type 432.8Z hertz into your, whatever you listen to music on. And it's got this nice tone. It's like, but it sounds nice. And it actually makes you feel really good. It's weird. It's like, it's so weird that you know, I got a good feeling going over me right now, but. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, we're getting back to self-acceptance. Let's just stick with it. I'm going to listen to this in the background because it sounds nice. But yeah, self-acceptance. You want to talk about me doing self-acceptance, right?
Well, I was just saying, check in with yourself. Like, this is for anybody that wants to go deeper and shift things, right? It's check in with yourself and then see where you're holding on to old stories or like a story at all, right? So an example of a story.
You mean trauma?
Yeah, it would be trauma, but or it could be like, oh, that relationship didn't work out because I, like did this and this, or like I'm not good enough, or what, so, like like I'm so and so rejected me or whatever, right? So that's a story. Right? That's a story that's going to keep you from possibly like coming more into yourself, learning what you can from that experience, seeing how it helped you grow, maybe stand up for yourself or how to love yourself more, and then go into a more healthy relationship or something else that feels good, right? That's going to reflect that. So that would be a story that would keep you small and keep you in that space of not expanding and being able to like attract and move forward, go into something else that feels a lot better. That's what I mean by checking in with yourself to see what is it that's keeping you small.
Growing.
Yeah. Because we a lot of the times I see with clients is that they'll keep themselves in like these small spaces where they're like super talented, super gifted, super like beautiful, loving, caring, empathic healers, transformers, the uplifters of the world, like have all these amazing things and gifts, but there's usually something that's kind of like holding them back. They're small. They don't want to shine their light because of this, or they don't want like people to judge them, but that kind of thing. So it's just check where are you doing that.
I'm sorry, I'm listening to this music. It's just like I'm so zen out. I was listening to you.
Go to sleep. Don't lie.
Huh?
You're trying to sleep.
No, I'm listening to you. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm right into that frequency. We should literally talk about frequencies sometime.
Like,
the whole show, and then just sitting there.
Oh, I can.
Can you hear that?
I heard like something for a second.
Huh? You couldn't hear that?
For like 1 second.
Okay, that's super loud on my end, but
Sounds terrible though.
Anyway, sorry folks, we're kind of just everywhere. Well, I am everywhere. It's me, it's not her. See, I'm accepting right there. I accepted that. It's me. It's me, it's not you. Isn't that a classic breakup line? It's me, not you.
But it usually is you and not them.
What? When someone breaks out that line?
I think so. Because it's not usually.
No.
Yeah.
It's me, not you. Are they just saying that to not hurt the person?
I don't know. I've said that to people. So.
You've said that before?
But it was me. Like I was like, this isn't working anymore. This doesn't resonate. This doesn't feel good. This is abusive. That kind of shit. So it was me. It wasn't necessarily them.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we're not even focusing on your thing. We're just everywhere. I'm everywhere this morning, and I don't know what's going on.
Hey, maybe we're meant to focus on it. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's everywhere. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now.
Okay, that brings me to the next point because
you know what? Let's talk about your critical thinking. Let's switch the show here.
No. Because then
Okay, go about your next point.
No. The other point was not everything like needs an apology. So like, where are you excusing your existence? Like, are you doing that to make other people feel good? Or are you doing that so that you don't like set off other people's insecurities? Like a lot of people will do that. They'll keep themselves small from like really growing, or like an example would be like leaving a place that you grew up all your life, right? And then your family's like, oh, this is how it is, and this is how we do it, and like it could be like an heritage thing or a traditional thing, or this is like a family, right? But you have this desire and this light within you that lights up when you think about traveling the world or like living somewhere that you've never been before, right? So somebody that wants to do that or like dreams of that but stays in those spaces and keeps themselves small and not like, and doesn't allow themselves to have those experiences because of what other people think and because of like how they think that this is how it needs to be, kind of thing. So that's another example of like you're excusing your existence and what you want to please other people, to make other people feel like you're doing what it is that you need to do.
Yeah.
So you said sorry like a couple times about not really like talking about. So like not means an apology. It's not.
So when you fuck up, you're saying you don't need to say sorry. You just give her.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that.
What are you saying then? What are you saying?
Grew up in a home where you were not given the space and the space to express your emotions in a healthy way, to feel your emotions and to speak your truth, to have a voice and those kinds of things. You're usually come into these experiences of keeping yourself small and trying to please people. So you'll find relationships where that feels like home and where you're trying to please people. And then, it doesn't matter what you need or what feels good for you, as long as that person feels good and they have everything from you and they take all your fucking energy and they, you give them all your time and all whatever. Then what if something doesn't turn out the way, a certain way, it's always, oh, I'm sorry. Like not everything needs an apology. Not everything is something to be sorry about. Like sometimes things don't line up. Sometimes things aren't meant for you. Sometimes people aren't meant for you. It's okay to let things go. So it's just about like acknowledging something, seeing it, and saying you can either take accountability or responsibility for if you need to with whatever's happening, and you don't have to necessarily apologize. Like there's just pointless apologies happening all the time with people.
So we shouldn't say sorry as much as we usually do.
Not if
for a lot of the things.
Not if it's something that's keeping you small and you're doing it to like make somebody else feel good about themselves. You can't make somebody feel
But
good.
that's why we always say sorry though, is to make the other person feel better. Because we feel that, well, it depends what context you're using sorry. If you were
we're talking
ass
of like keeping yourself small though. We're not talking about like little kids in the schoolyard that are fighting and then the kid's gonna say like, oh sorry, like that wasn't nice of me to do. But we're talking about keeping yourself small and not allowing yourself to be everything that you are to make other people feel a certain way. So you're basically protecting other people's insecurities and then apologizing for it.
Makes
So
sense.
pay attention to, right? To be mindful, like where are you doing that? Usually happens like in our families, in relationships.
You know what? Sorry. Ha. Hey, sorry. I just cut you off because I have a feeling, because Thursdays I was never sure what Thursday shows were going to be, like ever. Just like I know you do your thing, but there was really no defining anything about it. So I think Thursdays from now on, because I've decided this is my show, that we are going to talk about relationships because relationships, everyone is in them, whether you're straight, gay, whatever, right? Everyone's in a relationship, either with your other half or your own self. You're always in a relationship, no matter what, 100%, 365, 24/7, all the seconds in a day, you're in a relationship, right? Even if you're single, you're in a relationship with yourself, trying to improve yourself, or you're still living in your same toxic life. That's what Thursdays are going to be from now on.
Okay.
Relationship Thursday.
Relationship.
Doesn't rhyme, doesn't mix, doesn't anything, but Relationship Thursday. My guest here will always be Rach, and we'll always bring other people on. Because it's always good to have different versions of everything. I might have my own version. Rachel has her own other version. People have their own version of what a relationship is, or what is healthy, or how to work on yourself. And it's always good to be open-minded about that stuff. Oh my God! See, we're going now. This is why I was all over the place this morning, because I think it was in my back of my mind. And now we start talking about sorry, and then I have to interrupt and say sorry. But I'm not sorry because. Yeah. Are we right? Say.
Exactly. And not everything needs an apology.
All right. So I didn't say sorry to her, like, because she knew it. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Relationship Thursdays. Done.
Cool.
Done.
Exactly.
And the shows are going to start at roughly about 7 at night.
Okay.
Share the love. Dustin Schroeder, share the love. Yes. So we're gonna be that's actually a good share the love Thursdays.
I love it.
What do you think? I like that. Dustin, you've literally just named Thursday's show. Share the love Thursdays. It's catchy.
Patreon is all about love.
Oh, I brought that up. Sorry. So now it's gonna be the IOPPS evening show, and the Thursday show is gonna be called Share the Love. I like that. I like it. Thank you, Dustin. Big shout out to you, whoever you are.
Share the love. That's good.
Yeah. I got nothing to give you, but just, and that's it.
Relationship, right? So like,
we
were talking about relationships and how everything is a relationship. Like everything is about relationship, being a human being. Like,
I'm actually going to share your page on business and entrepreneurship page I have.
Okay, cool.
But anyway, here's Rachel's, what is this called? Patreon page?
Yep, that's my Patreon page.
And go ahead and explain it.
Oh, okay.
Or you just want me to read?
No, okay, so Patreon is just I just started this page to actually help build a more engaging community for people that are looking for maybe some more connection and support around healing and spirituality. So it's like more of a platform to really get to know each other and grow together, and just really be supportive of each other as we journey through things. Yeah, so I do. I post content on there. It's sometimes videos or quotes, but also I'm going to do live coaching, and like in December, I'm doing a 6-week intuitive life coaching course. And then I also I'm writing a compilation of short stories about my life experiences moving over 35 times. And then each story is based on the place that I live, and just basically about healing from abandonment, abuse, drug and alcohol addiction, and things like that, being a mother, failed relationships. So those are also posted on there, and doing like live streams and some coaching calls. And
so how do they find it? They just go to Patreon and then type in Rachel, or what?
Well, probably the easiest way if you're to find it, if you're not on my
because you sent me that link, that's the only reason I have it on there. How would they literally find you?
Okay, so I either through Instagram, and my Instagram page is sacred_.
Say they're not on any of those. What would they do just to go to Patreon, and then what?
I don't really know, because I don't ever use it that way. So it would be.
Let's see.
Probably go to
type it. I'm just gonna type in Rachel
and see if it comes up.
Rachel.
Nathan.
Yeah, I'm listening. Sorry. Oh, right there. Type in Rachel and then type in ASINIY and you come up.
Oh.
See, and it comes to you.
Cool.
So just type in Rachel and then type in, how do you say that? Astini. Yeah. I really got to work on my cream. Anyway, great.
I started that because in case people like that work one-on-one or just like don't have the means to do right now, because I know there's a lot of shit going on, but it's $13, a month to kind of like get a lot more content and stuff, like
and if you guys have a Netflix, which a lot of you guys do, this is the same price. This is actually cheaper than Netflix. So, and you're supporting Indigenous business at the same time. And instead of, watching some garbage on Netflix, which a lot of it is garbage, you're getting some good insight from Rachel herself.
Thank you.
And you don't have to say sorry to her. I'm just
there's that quote, sorry doesn't mean anything without changed behavior, right?
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's just word. It's the word.
I just posted your thing on my group there. So I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I think today's show was everywhere because of me. And I think that's just where I'm at right now at this time of day. Dustin, yes, support all our locals. Thanks, hey, no problem. And Dustin, thank you for naming our Thursday show, Share the Love, without even knowing it. Yeah, so there you go. I just posted your thing, Rachel. I want to put you on that show. We'll do a quick thing about it.
What show?
My Indigipreneur show.
Your show?
I might have, what? I don't know. I gotta figure that out. What?
You're doing your show?
I do an Indigipreneur show where we talk about business, finance, and entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneur. I thought you said hair show. I said, when is the Indigenous hair show?
Hair show. Hey, that's a good one though. Oh, speaking of that, you know what? There's this girl I've been talking to. This woman, I should say, not a girl, woman, and she's been a hairstylist for 20 years, and I hopefully talked her into doing a podcast as a bar. Like, I think we're gonna use me as the guinea pig, and we're gonna put a camera right there. She's gonna cut my hair live, and we're just gonna talk.
Cool.
Yeah, I've done that before. I did it in Saskatoon. I went live and got my hair cut real quick. People like that because they watch. It's like soothing because you get to watch cutting the hair and all that stuff. But I don't know. But I told her it'd be awesome. I said people would really support that.
Just put IOPPS in your head.
Yeah, hashtag IOPS. I'm really excited for Thursdays. I'm excited for every single day. Like, don't get me wrong. I think right now I'm more excited right now because I finally figured out what Thursday is going to be. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is I got these two other people who can come on the show as well, Michael and his wife, because they're relationship people, and you're a relationship person. So I think Thursday, share the love with Rachel, myself, and guests. And we're going to talk about relationships.
Perfect.
Right?
Sounds great.
And we're going to talk about we'll always bring up your, that's what I'll do on Thursdays. I'll bring up your Patreon page before we start the shows. Well, just how I go through the things.
Okay, cool.
So your Thursday one, you gotta, I'll bring it up because it just gets repetitive and people gets put into their, Make sense?
Program them, yes.
Program, yes. Just like, there you go. I know the thing you're so against.
I'm not against programming. I'm all for deprogramming.
Yeah, but you just said we're going to be programming them when we. So yeah, huh?
I said it's just because the brain, right, will pick up that repetitive thing that they see.
Rachel is very, very, very intuitive with herself and her well-being and her whole being, and she's got awesome knowledge. And she's you're a special one. You're pretty cool.
Oh.
But I really want to thank Dustin for this, giving the show a name. Share the Love Thursdays. I really like that.
Share the love.
Right?
That's what it's about.
So starting next Thursday, we're talking about relationships. Full on. I'm single, so I can give it from my single perspective. Rachel's, I don't know what you are. Are you single?
I'm in a relationship with the divine.
She's in a relationship with the divine, so. Yeah.
With everything, right?
Yeah. Well, that goes into the thing again. Like, even when you're single, you're still in a relationship.
Yeah. The most important relationship is the one with yourself, period. If you don't have it with yourself, then the rest of the relationships around you there's going to be some.
See, that's actually good we can talk about because we got to define that. What does that mean when you're in a relationship for yourself? And a lot of people are thinking is that when you touch yourself or something like, well, seriously, like that's what people think. Is that what they mean? Like, it's like you got to really get down and dirty to it and just define what being in a relationship with yourself means. It's like, in the end, and to generalize it, it's like you have to be happy with yourself. If you're not happy with yourself, you're in a toxic relationship with yourself. That makes sense?
And that goes all the way back to where we started with self-acceptance and today, right? So look at your show exactly as it needed to.
Yeah, there you go. So we're ending it good. So I mean, it's like, you got to be self-acceptance of yourself and all the You gotta accept all the shit you've done that you're gonna do, and still be happy with your life. Still be happy with yourself. No way. Yeah.
It's work, dedication. It's not easy to do that.
No. No, it's not. Um, I'm excited for this one. Thursday's relationship show, which will be called Share the Love by Dustin Schroeder. I'm guessing that's what you say last name. Schroeder. Just everywhere. You're just sitting there like this.
I
What's
wait.
happening
Are
now?
you child pose?
Huh?
Did you wear your stretchy pants to do the child's pose?
Oh, look at that. The show's over. Thank you for I got I got my joggers on. Not great joggers though.
No worries, no worries.
We'll do it though. We can start doing it on Thursdays.
Oh no, that's fine.
Don't dwell on the things that are not in your control. Love it. Yes.
Yes.
So you're good with Thursdays then?
Yeah.
So Thursdays 7 or 8. Actually, we have to do 8 because I do chase the ace at 7. So we have to do 8. Or is 8 good for you?
8 until 8:30?
No, it'll be like an hour. Or we can go half hour maybe. An hour.
45.
I figure an hour should be good.
Okay, so 8 till 9. Yes, I will. Yeah, I can do that. My daughter usually goes to bed between 8:30 and 9:15. So that'll be okay.
All right. Okay. But if that, because like Rachel said, don't say sorry. I was ready to say sorry. We're all over the place, but it all worked out because it was meant to be how the show just played out today. I'm really happy for it. I will see you guys tomorrow morning because we're gonna do it in the Friday Fitness. And yes, there will be a fitness show every single morning on this page. Probably gonna be going 8 o'clock, I think. I don't know, but still gotta figure that out. But yeah, very excited for Thursdays now. Well, I always, like I said, I was always excited for Thursdays, but now we're good. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Rach, thanks again.
For having me. Peace.
All right, peace.